Hello, everyone. My name is Angela Owens. Excuse me. With Phenomenal Business Solutions, and I help small businesses streamline their finances, increase their profits, and grow their businesses. So today we are going to talk about how the IRS finds out about your side income. It is definitely best practices to go ahead and report any money that you make, and even you can get deductions and stuff like that. So you might think that you're getting away with getting paid under the table, but it's a possible chance that they can find out about that money that you're making. So what counts as side income? Freelance work, whether you're doing writing or graphic design, tutoring, walking somebody's dog, going grocery shopping for people, um, any type of freelance work. Then you got the gig apps like Uber, DoorDash, Instacart, um, any of those. And then reselling online, eBay, Etsy, Amazon, Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, any of those type of things where you would resell your items for cash. And cash jobs. Do you do hair, nails, DJ, home repair, any of that? So just keep in mind if you are making money on the side, you need to report that income. So the IRS finds out about it because of 1099 forms. So probably you know about the Uber, DoorDash, they will send you a 1099 at the end of the year. But also your payment processors will send a 1099K, depending on how much money you made through them throughout the year. So if you're using PayPal, Zelle, Cash App, Venmo, they are keeping track of how much money you are making for working. Also, your bank records can impact that as well. So with your bank records, if you are depositing large amounts of money and you keep a good balance on your bank records, that can signal that you have some additional income in addition to your regular paycheck. Also, payment apps, like I mentioned, you get the 1099 forms from Zelle, Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo, of course, and then social media. They can look at I'm sorry. In the event that the IRS is investigating you, and you may not know that they are investigating you, they can check your social media and see what you're doing. And most people are advertising themselves on social media, or they are living a lavish lifestyle on social media, but their income doesn't show that they are actually making enough money to live the lifestyle that they are posting about. And you might be thinking, oh, it's just extra money. But if it's income, it's taxable, no matter how small it is. And you don't have to get a 1099 in order for it to be reportable. And the IRS doesn't care if it's a side gig or your full-time job. So it's possible that you could get in trouble if you are depositing large amounts of money with no record. If you've ever had to deposit more than $10,000 in cash at the bank, then you will have gotten a form that you have to sign off on that shows, that you did do the deposit, and that information is reported to the IRS as well. So that is another flag for you. Also, if you receive a 1099, but you don't file it on your taxes, you can get in trouble for that. But like if you get a 1099 late and you already filed the income on your taxes, it's possible that you won't get in too much trouble because you can prove that you did include that income on your taxes. Also, if you made cash and didn't report it, and you're mixing business money with personal money. So this is how you report your side income the correct way. Make sure that you keep good records, like your income, receipts, and mileage. You can use apps for that. If you don't have a big, robust business on the side, you can use a program program called Wave. It's like waveapps.com. You can connect your bank account to it and categorize your transactions so that you can have some clean records at the end of the year. Also, use a separate bank account if possible and file a Schedule C or whatever relevant. Like if you have a rental property, it's possible that you might be doing Schedule E. And work with a tax pro if you're unsure what applies. Also, going back to the keeping good records, I like the app called Mile IQ to help you keep up with your mileage. So you can just drive and as long as you have your phone, it will keep track of everywhere that you go. And then whenever you get a minute to sit down, you can just slide left or right, depending on if the trip was business or personal. And that will give you good, accurate mileage that you can deduct. And here's the deductions page. So yes, you have to report your income. But when you report your income, you need to make sure that you also deduct your business expenses. And this is just a small number of things that you can deduct, which is your home office, your cell phone, internet, and supply subscription and mileage. Um, I have a tax organizer that you can download and you can use that, and that will allow you to see all of the deductions that you would possibly qualify for. You can download that at pbsllc.pro/tax organizer. And also, if you are unsure about anything with your side gig, give me a call or book an appointment with me today at pbsllc.pro/calendar page, and we could just discuss what you have going on, and I can tell you what records you need to keep up with and how you need to keep up with them. So even if you're not ready to hire me as your bookkeeper, I would love to sit down and talk with you and just at least let you know what you need to have ready at the time when you are ready to do your taxes, and also to help you get a head start on keeping things organized in your business so that later when business is booming and you are ready to hire someone, you will have a clean set of books and you don't have to pay them to go back and clean up everything. So book your appointment with me today at pbsllc.pro/calendar page. I look forward to meeting you soon. Have a wonderful Tuesday. Bye.